Hey everybody, welcome. I am Heather and this is Wake Up and Makeup. We come to you live each and every day, Monday through Friday, so you get to know more about Luminous, get to see it firsthand, get to experience it, all the fun that goes with learning. And me fixing my hair. Just kidding. So I hope everybody had a great Monday. It is Tuesday. And hey, we're getting going. So, hello, Candy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let me have some more coffee. All right. So, we always go over the basics or the beginnings or the start of Luminous because we know that there's a lot of people interested in it. Whether you have been here, whether you have seen our infomercial, whether you have a friend that has it, whatever the case may be, we are here for you. And so you see me actually do the makeup. And so we will go over and do a full face of makeup. So yeah, there you go. Hello, Elaine, how are you? My little blood blister's coming off now. I'm very excited about that. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and I feel like something's off on my screen for some reason. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. But let's go in and do. This is one of our starter kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And they're all operated just about the same. So you're definitely going to, like what you're doing for one, you're going to do for all of them, which is great. And then it also comes with makeup. So not only are we giving you the system, but you're getting the makeup, the 2 bottles of foundation, love, and blush. And we give you the 2 big bottles because think of the starter kit as your practice kit. We want you to really get in there, get using it, practice, mess up, have fun, just experience it, and make sure that you're learning how to do it. And I cannot stress this enough, guys. When you are putting this on, you are putting it on differently. If you put it on like you would traditional makeup, then you're not doing it correctly and you're not going to love it. So bottom line is if you're not loving it, come back and ask me questions, because you will love it hands down. 100% people will love it if they're doing it the correct way. And if you've been airbrushing, you know that's true. But, you know, I always, hold on, I'm blurry again. I always like to say that because I've been doing these lessons and people are still putting it on like traditional makeup, and you're just not getting the full experience of it. You're not getting the, I mean, you can make it look great and you can love it, but it can still get better. It can still take you up a notch. And so that's what I like to point out here. As long as you're getting, once you have this down and you're doing it perfectly, then you're golden, because then it doesn't matter what's in your stylus, you're putting it on the same way. All right. So what we also want you to do is the following. We want her to get that stylus moving, get it out, plug it in. It comes put together. You know, this is displayed. You just have to unbox it, but it comes put together. Your hose where the air comes out of, that I have makeup on, is connected to your stylus, that's connected to your system. And so the only thing you have to do is plug in the power cord. And so you're going to keep that stylus moving. You're going to, let me do this again. And feel that air. When you turn it on, there is air that comes out and it feels good. But just keep it 4-finger whisk away, keep moving. La, 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 la. That's practicing. Then put water in here, then start pulling back on the trigger. You're going to pull back lightly. If you can put water in there and spray it on your face and your face is not dripping with water, you got it. If it's just moist, that's where you want it. You can also put a couple of drops of the foundation and spray a paper towel or a tissue or paper, and it kind of have a better idea of how you spray, because when you're spraying yourself and you're spraying so lightly, it's kind of hard to grasp what it's doing. So if you do spray the piece of paper, that contrast of the makeup and the white piece of paper shows you how you're doing. Also, paper doesn't absorb the makeup quickly, and so you will be able to tell if you have any hot spots, meaning of makeup, or if you're streaky or something like that. So if you can do it on a piece of paper and it just looks like you blurred it, then you got it down. All right, I am well, Elaine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Connie. Good to see you. Linda, good to see you this morning. Good morning, Tracy. How are you? All right, I need more coffee. All righty. I know what I'm going to talk about, because I really do want to show you more about the Rose Foundation. The Rose Foundation is Rose 4-in-1, but it gives you medium to full coverage. So it has the skincare properties in it, anti-aging properties in it, similar to the Silk, but it's going to give you more coverage. So if you're like, "Woo, I love Silk," but you want more coverage, then you might want to try Rose. Or if you like some Mystic, but maybe Mystic leaves you a little dry, or if you're like, or just want to try a new one, then try the Rose. One, it smells good. I just love the smell. I don't know what, I just love it, because it's the Bulgarian rose, and it has that fresh smell. I'm very sensitive to smells, very sensitive to florals, like perfumes. If I get a perfume that I can wear, then that's my signature scent, because I have to wear it all the time. Because if I get too florally, we were talking about this yesterday, I would get migraines, and nobody wants that. Elaine, you need some coffee? I normally do 1 cup. I'm like, 1 cup. But I have to tell you, I did 2 today. I did 2. Hello, Sonam. Hello, I hope I said that right. Sonam? Sonam? I hope. All right, let's get started. Enough talking. Blah, blah, blah. So we are going to do a full look, and I'm going to start with the Rose Facial Mist. I just want to keep spraying it. I just love it. Oh, it smells so good. So this could be used on a bare face. It can also be used on a made-up face. So it's good with anything. Going back to the fact that I love the smell, I like to kind of refresh and reset my makeup. It smells so good. Have I said that enough? All right, I am going to do the Velvet Veil. So if you were doing the rose spray, you would do that first and then the Velvet Veil. But because I'm wanting this to dry a little bit, what I did this morning is I woke up, washed my face, put on the rose spray, then went and got coffee. And then you would put this on. So that way you can give it some time to dry. Oh, you know what I could do? Just use the air. Elaine, do you have the rose? Hey, Jeannie, good to see you, my friend, JJ. Okay, I'm just using to dry a little. All right. Who has already gotten the rose? Or are you just saying that you like that smell, that clean rose smell? A little bit of the Velvet Veil. Moving that into place. Now, guys, you will want to work with this a little bit at a time. Okay? A little bit at a time. Once it's on, it's on. So me going to both sides was probably not ideal because I want to be like, whoo, shoo, work that. And because it does dry quickly as well. And so work one section at a time. There is a little dropper in there. I don't know if I just showed that to you or not. There is a dropper in there. However, see, I like just to do this. I feel like I like that. I feel I have more control over it and what's being let out. And so I just do it that way. Jeannie, baby, I am so sorry. That has to be so weird. So Jeannie on Facebook, yesterday, she told, Facebook yesterday, today she's on YouTube, told us that poor little Jeannie might have COVID. And then today she lost her sense of smell. So that's so weird to me. Like, I know that's one of the symptoms, like smell and taste. That's so weird. So if you lose the ability to taste something, does that make you not want to eat? I wonder. Like, if I can't taste it, will I eat? Maybe I need to smell. All right, so now we are going with, I got some things out yesterday that I didn't use. Oh, here's one. And so I am going to use Love today. And Elaine, Elaine on Facebook has the rose. Are you loving the rose? Some say rose. Just kidding. And now I'm going to, right? That's what I would think too. This is the CC concealer. Once you put the Velvet Veil on, and like I said, it dries instantly, you want to airbrush over that. I wouldn't put our traditional concealers because of the fact that it doesn't allow movement. And you know what I was going to do? And I remember we talked about this yesterday, is put concealer on last. We talked about the different, oh, Jeannie said no food taste. Oh. You think they would? I wonder if I could dial back my taste buds, if that would help. Or maybe make, like, you could take a pill that made like ding dongs taste horrible, or margaritas taste horrible. Like, certain foods would just taste bleh, and then you wouldn't eat them anymore. And make healthy food, salads, taste amazing. Right? I think we're on to something. All right, so I'm actually going to go straight into my foundation and then put my concealer on over. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, about the order of doing things. And with Luminous, you really do have a lot of wiggle room, I guess, is a good way to put it. Okay, I'm going to change it up one more time. Y'all are going to kill me. I'm actually going to do my eyes first. I keep looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh yeah, we talked about that yesterday too. All right, so I went back to the CC concealer and I'm just going to do that on my lids. So just a little bit right there, okay? That's it. Yeah, instead of Taco Tuesday, maybe if we had these magic pills that would make that food tastes not so bueno, we could have, like, what's a vegetable that starts with a T? Tomato Tuesday. I know, isn't tomato actually a fruit? All right, we are talking about random stuff. If you're new, we normally don't talk about this random stuff. But I'm using Click and Play today. And I'm going to be fancy. So let's use this one. And I'm going to get a flat eyeshadow brush. Yeah. And use that. what other colors? Let's do a gray. I'm gonna be fancy. All right, so I am going to no taste, may or may not. It does come back because I do, well, I think on most people it does. I don't want to speak like for certain, but I had a friend that had it and she lost both smell and taste, and they did come back at different times, but they did. Yay, Julie just got hers and she loves it on Facebook. I just got my Luminous and I love it. Julie, how long did you wait to get it? I love hearing these stories because I know that people, hey, blushing. I know that people think about it. They've seen the infomercial and they have, you know, they've seen it and they're like, I want it. But then they wait. Were you one that purchased it immediately, or were you like, I need to check it out a little bit more? I need to check it out. I love hearing when people love it. All right, so I am going to take graphite, which is in our click and play. Good morning, Donna. How are you? And now I'm going in and I'm going to blend and blend. Now, some of you might be saying, well, wait, did I miss something? She didn't even do her foundation yet. And that's the point. We can do this in so many different ways. It really leaves the door open to creating that look and the look that you want. Now, if you're like, Heather, I don't know what look I want. I just need one look. I can definitely show you that as well. But the reason I'm doing this first, let me get a softer little blending brush, is because if there's any fallout meaning eyeshadow that falls down here, I'm able to clean this up without messing up any of my foundation. Right now, all I have on is the Velvet Veil. So I'm going to go back and forth with this gray. I ran out of like tissues. Ooh, Linda is ordering the rose and lashes today, girl. You going to be ready. How did you know? Candy's using the click and play today. I love the click and play because one, it's perfect for travel. We'll create quads for you in different looks, but you can get one every other week, or and just keep adding and adding. And if you're not familiar with the click and plays, these are the click and plays and they go in like that. Is that not cool? So if you're going on a trip, you could pack a couple of those, a few colors and be set. All right, just blending that back and forth. Now taking the flat eyeshadow brush, boop, 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 and going in. This is one of my favorite colors. We're going to go Spark. If this doesn't scream holiday, I don't know what does. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, jing, jing, jingling too. Come on, it's lovely. Okay, sorry, I am getting in. Who's already decorated for Christmas? Me. Who has decorated for the holidays? Happy holidays. I better start working because they'll say, Heather, can you only have 1 cup of coffee, please? Because you get a little crazy. Hello, Always Fun Yoga. We haven't seen you in a while. Julie did answer. She says, she saw it on TV and wanted to try it. I love it. And Julie, did you know about our lives here so you can learn how to do it? Or how'd you learn about our lives? You're on Facebook, you can always share these videos. If people want a good laugh for the day. So, woo, look at that sparkle. Joy, with the name Joy, you have to be done. I'm sorry, if your name's Joy, you have to be done decorating. Like, I think it's pretty much the law. All right, now I'm going to use Blackout, which is the dark one here. And I'm just going, now right here, this would have been boop, fun. Like, okay, I'm good. And I could even do it here, but I'm going to go in with a little bit of Blackout and go into the, I'll just do one eye so you can see it. Candy's done. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. That means a lot coming from you. Jeannie likes my haircut. Me and my daughter look identical now because, you know, we cut her hair. She donated her hair, and so it's a bob. And we look identical. I was just letting it grow so I could do that. I made a show collection. No, I have not. I have not. Fun yoga. Is yoga fun? Is it fun when you, let me ask you this, Miss Yoga. Is it fun when you start out with yoga? Because I feel like I get frustrated because I can't bend as much as those people. But look at that. Do you see? See how, like, okay, throw some lashes on, some eyeliner, I'm good. Boom! Like, that is just going to take it up. That's why I always love showing you ways to just take it up a notch, right? And now I'm just going to blend this out. Now I'll do the other side so I have even. I feel like if your name's Joy, like your parents knew you were going to be a positive person, like a uplifting. Like, have you ever met a mean Joy? No. Like, I feel like all the Joys have a good sense. We were talking about random stuff, and I'm sorry, guys. You know how I am. I just say what's on my mind. What does Velvet Veil do? So Velvet Veil is a blurrer. And Joy, if you weren't on in the beginning, I actually put it on. I have it on right now. And I'm going to actually change this and go in with a little bit of ginger, which is right here. And I'm going to go a little bit on top of that just to kind of dial it back a little bit, kind of blend it where I'm not blending black, where it softens it a little bit. I mean, it is 9:30 in the morning, or now it's 10. I don't know if I need smoky black eyes today. And then I'm going to line with the gray. So back to what I was saying. Let me make sure I'm answering everybody. Oh, Velvet Veil. Okay. Oh, Donna proves me wrong. But so what Velvet Veil is a blur. So it's going to help blur fine lines and wrinkles and crinkles. It even helps a little with the redness. Oh, sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing that. Which, to be honest, I wasn't expecting that at all. When we started using it, I knew that it was going to blur like pores and kind of fill that in a little bit. But I did notice that it helped with even my redness. So it is something, it's a primer that you're going to put on before airbrushing, and then you airbrush over it. And so put all these up. And so it really is amazing. You can put it in certain areas, or you can put it all over. I always joke, but my mom wants it in a 55-gallon drum. So there's a lot you can do with it. But yes, you can put it, like I put it here. I have large pores here. I put it on my nose. It's because it gets red, that kind of thing. Everybody's loving the eyeshadow. Now I'm just taking powder and swiping to clean up anything that fell off, but I don't have to worry about messing up anything because I don't have anything on. So now to do it differently still, we're going to go in. I did eyes first, so you are able to clean up underneath. And now I'm going to go in with the foundation. Julie said that on Facebook, Julie says last year she hurt her left hand, and that Luminous made it easier to use the other hand. You know, it really does. I can airbrush with both, but if you had to go from traditional makeup, putting that on with your offhand, I feel like it would be harder. All right, so now, oh, everybody's loving the eyeshadow. So now this is my foundation. This is the Rose 4-in-1 foundation, medium to full coverage, has that Bulgarian rose in it. It smells amazing. Very moisturizing, very, I mean, it just feels amazing. So I'm going in, doing what I talked about in the beginning, making my pass. I can go under my eyes a little bit, but also know that I'm going to go back there with the concealer. And, you know, this is the other thing I get is like, oh, do you need to, like, how it's not getting in your hair? Well, come on, guys, if you're in your bathroom doing your makeup, yeah, I have a headband on. But this stylus is so precise that it goes exactly where you're pointing it. And when you're doing that beginning part, when I was telling you to just feel the air and move the stylus around without having anything in the bowl and not pulling back on anything, you're feeling it. You're feeling that wherever that wherever the air is where the makeup's going. Blend down my neck. Does everybody have plans for Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving? Does everybody do the turkey and all that? I'm not a big turkey fan or a big Thanksgiving fan, food fan. We normally have like pies for everybody. One pie for everybody. All right, so changing it up. This is the concealer. I'm putting about 3 drops. This is the light beige concealer. Oh, Elaine has to work. I'm so sorry, baby. Oh, forgot to mention. I was going to mention earlier, but now, guys, starting tomorrow is Beauty Bash. Starting tomorrow is Beauty Bash. And what that means, you'll find out tomorrow. But we are, oh, I'm so excited. We're doing some giveaways. So make sure you join me tomorrow. Spread the word. Okay, so with the concealer, I start my movement with the airbrush. Always start the movement first, then pull back the trigger. That way you're not sitting here waiting on the makeup to come out and you're gonna get a hot spot. So bam, bam, I'm moving it. There's going to be overlap, but you'll never be in the same spot twice. Now, the one good thing, the CC concealer that I'm using, that blends in with my makeup, right? But let's say, let's see if I have some. I'm going to use Glow to show you how it blends. Now, Glow, and I'm going to show you both of them. Glow is a lot lighter than my foundation. Can you see the difference? And so this you'll be able to see a little bit more. But again, the stylist blends for you. So you're not going to have that demarcation line. You're always moving that stylus, not big movements, just little movements. So I'm using the Glow. And see, you can tell that it's being some highlights underneath the eyes. I'm pulling super light, even lighter than I normally would for foundation because I'm a little bit closer. Can bring that down a little bit more. right there, okay? 6 boys, woo! Oh, but I love banana. Hey, Donnie, will you send me some banana pudding? Because that's my favorite. I love banana pudding. All right, so now let's do some blush. I think, let's see. I couldn't find my apricot last time. Let me see if I can find it this time. I have a bunch of plums here. Plum, 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 plum. All right, let's do soft rose for something different because I used plum yesterday. I'm still trying to look for it. And open. Nope, I'm just gonna grab one that's open. All right. Grilled turkey. Does anybody do the deep fried turkey? So now I have plum. And I'm going to smirk. Going super light. Ooh, I got a little hot spot there. I can tap it out. So I'm going super light on the blush. I am going to contour, but first I'm going to do my love. Julie, I am on every day, Monday through Friday at 9:30. 9:30 on Facebook and on YouTube. So jump on. And lately it seems like we've been going longer. Normally it's like 20, 30 minutes, but I think because I've had 2 cups of coffee, we talk more. So love is a hydrating illuminator. It's going to give you, you'll start seeing a little bit of maybe, oh, what's that youthful glow? Heather looks so much younger now. She doesn't look 102. All right. So now, I don't like my hair behind my ears. So again, with that velvet veil, guys, your skin is going to look flawless. It gives nourishment with the rose foundation, but the velvet veil is going to really blur fine lines, wrinkles, crinkles, redness, pores, all of that, and then you airbrush on top. All right, so now let's do some lashes real quick and we'll hurry up. So with our lives, you can always go back and watch them when they're not live. But at least with the lives, you get to really, ask questions. We talk about random stuff. So I'm grabbing my mirror. I'm looking down into my mirror because it's going to stretch my eye. Then using my 2-in-1 Smart Adhesive, which is eyeliner, the magnetic properties, and glue. That's what I love about it, is it's also glue. So it gives you that double whammy of safety. And I'm just dragging it's just like applying liquid eyeliner. Right at that lash line, tickling the lashes. Now I'm gonna have these at the end. My eyelashes at the end are so curly. And then making sure I get some on. Now, the other thing, I've seen one of my friends put these on, and what she did is she lined with the brown or the charcoal persuasion eyeliner and then put this on second. And what that does is, again, gives you somewhere to shoot for, somewhere to go. Because if you're like, oh, Heather, I can't do liquid eyeliner, use the Persuasion eyeliner. That gets your line done, and then it's easy. All right, these are, which ones are these? Glam. And so I did both sides, and that makes such a difference. And then that way, when I go in, I mean, come on, it just is bam. Now, if you get the kit, it comes with the lash applicator, which I don't know where mine is in here. Oh, I love these lashes. Guys, I mean, just look. Is that not the easiest way? Because of the glue and the magnetic properties, I hope y'all can see this. It literally just, boop, I have some fuzz right there. It attracts it. It's like, bam, like magnets do, right? Julie wants to order more foundation already. I love it. When people do that, especially when we come out with these new foundations, which I love, you can get, if you want to try them out, they come in this size bottle too. So you can order them in this size bottle. It's the 0.25, and try out the foundation to make sure you like them. And then hopefully you're on the rewards program and you get the shipment, and then you can change the shipment. If you're not on the rewards program, guys, you need to be. I know people are like, oh, I don't like that stuff where it automatically comes to you. Guys, you're in control over it. You log into your account, you change how often you want it. You can change, if you're like, I want a shade 2, tomorrow, next time I want a shade 4. You can change the length of when it's sent and what you want. You can also add other stuff to it. And we're not, I mean, like, guys, if you don't have your airbrush makeup, you can't airbrush. Because if you put anything else in there besides airbrush, it's going to mess up your system. And you don't want that. Using the cut palette, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. Oh yeah, Donna, lashes are reusable for sure. You're going to get several, like 10, 15 uses out of them. Because number one, what I love about the Lash Lure is the fact that you're putting the glue on you, and so there's less cleanup for the lash. Now, if you put mascara on, then yeah, that might be a different story, because you might want to clean the lash if you put mascara on the lash. But a lot of times what I'll do is put a little bit of mascara on first, and then on my lash, and then put the lashes on. And then that way it saves the fake lash and I don't have to clean that up. But you could also take like a makeup remover, like the micellar water, and clean that off with a Q-tip, and that's easy too. But yeah, so easy. So now I think, because my eyes are boom, I'm gonna go on the light side. Let's go to, this is Merengue, and you know I'm obsessed with these vinyl slick liquid lipsticks. But you could also throw on some red and really rock this look. But again, it's 10:15 in the morning. These vinyl slicks are so creamy, so pigmented. I just love them. Love them. They have a lot of staying power. They will stay all day long. All right, guys, there you go. Wham and a bam. So super easy, super easy. Oh, and let's put a little moisture, right? Love it. So you can use the Rose Facial Mist before and after, or just before. Guys, when I tell you there's so many different ways to put on Luminous, so many different ways to wear it, it's finding out what works best for you. It's almost like, tell me what look you like, and then I can tell you the order, because we do have so many options. I don't know another company out there that gives you so many options in the way of doing things. Because putting makeup on by airbrush is just amazing. It allows for that. It allows for a lot of that. So there you go. All right. Thank you, Donna. Thank you guys for joining me, and we will be back tomorrow at 9:30. And you're not going to want to miss tomorrow. Tomorrow we start Monday through Friday, 9:30. Tomorrow is our beauty bash, and we are doing a giveaway, and you're not going to want to miss out on this, guys, at all. I promise. We're getting into that holiday spirit already. All right. Thank you, and have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now.